anyone want to share their screen and take notes? You know, let me do this. I'm gonna share a Google link, right?
She's doing
You are doing it, okay, good. So when you finish, email me the stuff so I can, or you can post your stuff in the Google Classroom.
But you disabled sharing.
Okay, hold on.
But I already have all the notes.
When you finish your notes, right? Share it on the Google Classroom, okay?
I don't know how to go.
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. So you guys see how we are a community, right? And we are all having input and stuff. So even the notes that Naima is working on, if you can add some content to it, kindly do, okay?
Why is it that we need to be black box? We want to be interested.
Bonjour, oh, bonsoir, ouais.
All right here.
See, I don't see your face. I don't see the word. I don't see the issue.
You can see your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
What happened to Zoom?
You have to turn your camera on because we are recording so people can also see.
They are run away from the FBI.
Yeah.
I know why you.
Good. He will show that.
Our favorite.
You guys know you guys have this.
We didn't miss you, bro. Who missed her?
Everyone.
Like now we did.
Where's your sister? How? You don't talk to your sister.
She didn't study.
I'm dropping on that. Why would anyone want to do I'm getting you and more people.
Hey, we have a place to go.
Today? No.
Yes.
No. Why? Haven't had?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? What? What?
Look
That's
at them.
only for school.
It's basically.
So you think we are here to just talk?
Yeah.
Hey,
Now we had a learn.
yes.
Very tough.
To know my labor is going somewhere, so I can test you.
I'm informed.
You were from last week.
No, I
Look at what she wrote over there.
I don't recall.
No one.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally no one recalls.
That's
This what was taken when? Last week.
I did not recall such thing. I do not remember such things. Studying for the quiz competition. I know. Yes, Susie, who was studying? I was not aware.
Oh, Rama. So guys,
All right, all right, we'll do it, later.
let me help you.
I don't have it.
You have the code. All right, so let's review what we've learned.
So I'm like,
What?
You don't have a Jana password? No, I have an American one.
I have it. Which passport is that? No.
Okay, so let's review what we've learned so far. What is a malware?
Kind of virus that tracks information.
The kind of what?
Kind of virus that tracks your information.
Okay, what is a malware?
That's so weird.
Yeah, go ahead.
Malicious software intending to take data. after you purchase it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's malicious software designed.
Let me,
Hey, you are reading it from, no, I want
you want
something.
it from your own words.
Yeah. No. Without looking at your notes. So if I went to archive and I ask you what is a malware, you will say, hold on, let me go and get my note, right?
No, it's software, it's evil software.
Evil software.
The software is evil.
Oh,
That's designed to.
it is not, I don't know what you mean by evil software.
You don't understand that software is sentient and it wants to take over the world.
It's a malicious software. That's why it's called malware.
A malware is a type of device that can,
It's not a device.
a malware is a type of virus that can.
Virus is the type of.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So when I searched up malicious, a synonym for it is evil.
No, we are not using evil.
Evil doesn't apply to non-sentient objects like us.
So it's a malicious software. Yeah, go ahead.
The software that infiltrates a computer or a device and extracts information.
Yeah, so the key word there, one is a software. So in your definition, you have to include that word software, right? Then it is malicious, meaning that the intent of it is to cause a damage or a defect on your system, okay? That is why that word is important. Now, the third thing is that it gets into your system without your knowledge, okay? Right? It doesn't need a permission from you to get into your computer. So those three things, those three words are very, very important, okay? The software, it's malicious, and it doesn't need your approval to get onto your computer, okay? So those three words need to be in your definition of a malware. You all understand that?
Yeah.
So update your stuff, so you don't forget.
All right,
Oh my gosh.
so defining.
What?
Defining, yes.
Software that infiltrates your content for your research.
Yeah, you two of which ones? You have to use the three.
This is software.
Yeah, it's a malicious software that infiltrates or that gets onto your system without your permission. Okay? So please write it down in your own words, okay? So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to get that in your note.
MALI.
You all have it down?
No, they don't.
You cannot?
It'll come up with other.
It's a word.
Malicious.
Malicious software. I don't know how to spell malicious.
It's a monkey.
MALICIOUS.
What? Malicious,
I wrote it down.
Do you have it done?
Yeah.
Do you all have it?
no,
Guys, you being racist again. Said that I look,
you look like a monkey.
said, well, that's like that, so I think that's.
Okay, so now that we know what a malware is, now tell me what are the different types of malware that you know of? At this point, you shouldn't be looking at your notes. These are things that we talk about for 2 weeks. Okay,
Keylogger.
keylogger, okay, just one. Hardware, 2,
Trojan horses.
3,
Spyware.
4, bombs, 5,
A virus.
6, 6,
We only wrote down. So.
Keylogger.
we had that.
There's some more.
Okay. I'll come back. Huh? You can't think of anything else? Okay. That has been mentioned. Go ahead. Ransomware. Okay,
Antivirus.
huh?
Antivirus.
Antivirus is a type of virus, malware.
Anti means no. Anti
Yeah.
no virus.
Wow, really? I thought it meant yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so we mentioned 7, right? Okay, now I'm gonna go around and ask your understanding of each one. Who wants to go first? All right,
Without looking at my notes.
yeah, so which one do you want to talk about?
So a virus is a piece of malware that requires it requires a human input. To use spread around, so like, let's say that, the Minecraft is corrupted. And I open Minecraft, and then from there it can spread. If I never open Minecraft, then it won't spread.
All right, so. Hold on. For those who don't understand, let's explain that. So what he said, it's absolutely right. Okay, so a virus is a type of malware, right? That needs human intervention or human assistance to spread. Okay, so when a virus gets onto your computer, it stays there until you trigger it to spread. Okay, so it can stay on your computer until you do something, you perform an action before it starts spreading. And the action could be that the file that the virus attached itself to could be open, right? You just unknowingly click on it to open it, then you trigger it to start spreading. Okay, that is why we call it a virus. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Spyware.
Okay, what do you mean by spyware?
A spyware is a software that spies on your activity and somehow wants to know all the websites that go on.
Okay, so a spyware, okay, that's another type of malicious software. And all it does is that when it gets into your system, the plan is not to corrupt or damage anything on your computer. Rather, it wants to monitor you, monitor what you're doing, your activities, okay? Especially what you're doing on the internet, okay? So it spies on you and send that information to the hacker. You see how dangerous that is? So if the hacker is interested in now attacking your computer or seeking for more information from your computer, then it has enough information to proceed. Okay? All right, go ahead.
Trojan horse is a virus and it pretends to be useful, but it secretly harms different people.
That's correct. So a Trojan horse, the whole idea of a Trojan horse is to present itself as something harmless. Okay? It presents itself as something harmless. And now when it gets to your computer, then it shows its true color. Okay? Then it starts, spreading and causing harm. Yeah, go ahead. Keylogger, yeah.
It's a malware that tracks and monitors anything you type on board. So they can go to websites that you've gone to and steal your information such as passwords, IDs. And stuff.
Yeah. So a keylogger, that is also very, very dangerous. Okay. The fact that what a keylogger does is that once it gets onto your computer, it starts monitoring whatever you are typing. But not only monitoring, starts sending. If you press your keyboard, if you type anything using your keyboard, it captures that and then sends it to the hacker. So if you are typing your username to log in into your TikTok account, right?
China already has everyone's information.
So
Like on a computer or like a phone too?
yeah, if you get onto your phone, yeah. All it does is that it captures whatever you are typing using your keyboard. Okay, so if you type in your username, it captures it. If you type in your password, it captures it. Okay, and sends it to the hacker. So while you're away or when you are not in your account, right? The hacker will be able to log in into your account. Okay. Okay, you see how dangerous that is? Everything you are typing is captured.
Social security number.
Okay. So, any other one?
I have a question. To steal their identity,
Why would a person be interested in personal information?
to steal identities,
Yeah,
commit
take-
crimes.
yeah, money.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steal your identity, commit crimes, or use your information to buy things, and then probably most of the time get away with it. Because no one will ever catch them and they'll think it's you and then they'll go to your bank statement and then someone just used like $5,000 that I don't have and now you own the bank.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, money.
Get money.
Yeah, or to like troll.
Okay. All right, so why would a person be interested in your personal information? Go ahead.
They're Google, they're a giant corporation and they're like data. And they want all your data because they're like, we can recommend stuff to them and then they'll buy more stuff. And then the stuff will increase and our products will be ginormous and we'll be rich. And that's what they do.
So, like you mentioned, right? I know some of you may like shopping, right? Is there anyone here that loves shopping?
If I have money, yeah.
I like shopping. And then go back to your friends that don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like playing play.
I like shopping when I have money,
Yeah, I like shopping.
which is barely.
So you all love shopping, right?
Depends. Most of the time, yes.
Okay, so one of the reasons why
That is, You have
a hacker or an organization, right, may be interested in your personal information. It could just be to sell products to you. Okay, so if I'm monitoring things that you are buying, things that you are doing online, right? Then I can start pushing, maybe you love buying, maybe you love buying clothing.
Robots, more like robots.
Hey, where's that echo coming from? Oh, okay, so maybe you love shopping at a particular website, right? Maybe buying some clothing, materials or clothing, what's that? So maybe you love buying a specific type of thing. Okay, so one of the things that it could do is to actually, monitor you, and then they start pushing a particular product to you just because of what you like doing online. Okay. So another reason why someone could be, or why it is important to protect your information, if I know your full name and I know your date of birth, right? Those are personal information, right? And I know possibly the school you attend. That means I have everything to open an account as you. Okay, I could create a Facebook account as you, right? And then, with that information, I could start attracting your friends. Okay, not only that, I could use your information to commit a crime. Okay, and then, it would be so difficult for you to prove that, oh, I didn't do it. Okay, so you need to protect your information. Okay, you don't give your full name to strangers. If yes, I know you want to make friends. You can just tell them your first name and never your last name until you really, really, really know that person. What?
The teacher is gonna steal your, Becky.
I can't choose to make you cry in the home. I can't choose.
No,
That's
already
what
done.
No, we don't want to be. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What about your classmates?
Your
Your
classmates.
classmates are all fake.
Your attendance, they say your first and your last name.
I could have a perfect one.
Your classmates.
Yeah, because some of them are.
Your classmates is great. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things when you just get into a class, that I don't think the teacher will be asking you to provide your full name. Okay.
Don't worry about that.
And when you like when your parents send in your information, they put your whole.
Yeah, when the parents are sending your information to school, because the school is supposed to protect your information, okay? The school needs your information, so when the parents send it, then they are supposed to protect it. What I'm saying is, you going to the park or going to the mall, right? And you are introduced to, maybe you went to the mall with your friends, right? And you met some other people, and you decided to be friends with them. All I'm saying is, do not provide your full information, okay? Because you really don't know that person, okay? And also, be mindful when you are outside the home and you are using your phone, you want to log into your phone, or you want to type in your PIN, try to protect it as much as possible. You don't do this, right? You hold your phone this way and you're putting in your PIN. Someone could be behind you, right? Yeah, or you are in a queue, right? I mean, unknowingly we do some of these things. You're in a queue, right? And you want to log into your account, right? To line up. Okay, and you have your phone with you or you have your tablet with you, and you are logging into your social media account, right? Someone could be behind you. Obviously, there's somebody behind you. That person could see
No,
what,
you could be a caboose.
But why would you be caboose? Caboose are obviously better.
okay? All right. Now, there's one type of virus that we did not really talk about,
Canadians?
and that is
Oh my God.
sorry,
How many?
a worm. What is a worm?
It's a
Yeah.
long thing.
It's an invasive species.
It's like a snake, but it's more ugly.
No, I'm talking about a type of malware that is called a worm.
I don't know how much.
It lives in the guts of the spider.
I don't know.
So
You said what?
Doesn't live in the depths of
don't
the
be into the stereotype.
Exactly.
Oh, stereotype, they're smart.
It's a worm in the depth of your computer. So a worm is also a type of malware. Now, but the thing about the worm is that the worm doesn't need any human intervention to spread. Okay, it gets into your computer without your knowledge and starts spreading.
Isn't that like, isn't
Okay.
that like-
Exactly, invasive species.
Yeah.
I would.
So remember, that is the opposite of
We're
the virus.
invasive species.
Okay,
They were in America.
can you listen, please? Don't have a question yet. Don't have a question yet. Okay, so a worm is like the opposite of virus. It doesn't need any human intervention or any human assistance to spread. And that is why it is so dangerous, right? Once it gets onto your computer, right, it starts spreading without you knowing. Okay? You have any question?
why is it called a worm? A worm?
Yeah, because it's sneaky, right?
Worms aren't sneaky.
Yeah.
They're ugly.
Worms move quietly, and they grow into the ground.
They're ugly.
This is not about being pretty or not. All right, now I need your help.
Yeah.
Okay? We know, we've talked about all these viruses and malwares, right? Now,
That's so risky.
how do we protect ourselves from things? Okay, now I want a detailed answer. Okay? So take a minute to think about what you want to say. I want a detailed answer. No, I'm not starting with you.
Tell you.
All right, go ahead.
You should stop by downloading or buying a antivirus software that helps protect you and informs you if anyone or any virus or malware enters your computer.
Okay. Do you understand what she said?
Yeah,
What did she say?
this is like an antivirus software that tracks down the viruses and malware.
So she said, one of the ways we can protect our computer is by having an antivirus installed on our computer. Okay? All right, you wanted to say something?
Oh, yeah, kind of like what she said, we could do with antivirus, but we can also stay away from not secure sites and stay on. So there's like a little thing right next to your browser when you search something out.
Lock.
For example, yeah, the lock, which says if it's secure or not. If it's not secure, it's best to stay away from that website because it could be downloading something onto your computer or trying to make you install something like a Trojan horse.
Okay, so do you understand what he has explained?
Okay.
What do you mean by the lock? Do you know what the lock is?
It's.
Do you know what the lock is?
More or less an early warning system.
A
Huh?
lot, a
More or
lot.
less an early warning system.
No.
A lock
It
is,
shows if you're complete, or it shows if that site is. If you're,
Can you see the lock?
right here.
Okay, can you share that on the screen?
Oh,
no, Naima doesn't
Oh.
want to get it off.
me?
All right, can you stop the share so that you can share? Stop the share.
But you're not sharing either round.
I'm sharing out.
Stop the share so that you can share. Okay, go ahead.
This is where the lock is.
So you all see this,
No, because
right? It starts, you see this lock, and then it starts with HTTPS, right?
yeah,
Do not go to any website that doesn't have this. Okay? So if you are visiting a website and it doesn't have this lock, or you don't see starting with HTTPS, please do not put your information on such website.
let's go to Roblox.
Yes,
So. I think Roblox.
you have the what?
I don't know
Roblox?
Roblox has. That's why Roblox is getting hacked.
You said you hope Roblox have
I
that?
said I don't think Roblox.
No, Roblox does.
Roblox
It's a
does
secure
have
website.
It just
Almost-
starts with the web.
Every
It
website,
starts with,
well, not all websites, most websites start with this. And that is why you need to be mindful of any website you visit, okay? When you go to a website and you don't have this lock, right, or it doesn't start with this, then do not, in fact, just close the browser.
Walk away.
We still like Roblox that.
Okay, hold on.
Can I put my screen back up?
No. Yeah, what are cookies? Let me see one that play Roblox.
so that's.
Like, yeah, I have all
Okay, all right, we'll come back to cookies.
Can I share my screen?
You haven't bought the publish.
Hey,
I still have.
okay. So let's finish our discussion on what you can do to protect your computer from a malware. So we have two now, right? How you've written down the two?
Wait, what,
Sorry,
what's the two?
the first one, she said you need to install an antivirus on your computer. That's the first one. Then the second one, what he said, right? Be mindful of the website that you visit. What?
Wait, what antivirus is more about it?
No. Yeah, antivirus will protect your computer. Okay?
Me.
Sickness.
Sickness. Da-da-da-da-da.
No. If your computer cannot be sick.
If it has the virus, the virus is making it sick.
No,
The virus
Okay,
is a sick.
Is that what we, is it just antivirus and worm?
so antivirus is basically like computer's immune system.
a worm is there is a type of malware, okay?
That's what it
And antivirus is what you use to protect your computer. Okay? So antivirus is not the type of virus, okay? All right. So what else can we do to protect our computer from the malware? Which target have you been? That was the first thing we talked about.
Like, you can get. Governance on.
Okay. How do you protect yourself from the virus?
And we go from
Google Chrome.
excellent.
You just go to
Alright,
Google Chrome.
so-
Boss. Why would you search for Google?
You don't see this here, and that means talking.
You guys have weird exam. All right.
Go
you-
to
you
Google.
have any-
You should.
Can download and make it happy.
There's.
That's for me.
Yeah, that's an antivirus. Yeah, Microsoft Defender is also a type of an antivirus that can protect your computer.
Face ID. Face ID or touch ID. Face ID or touch ID.
Okay. So one of the things that we said last week, right? That do not click on links, okay? When somebody sends you an email or a stranger sends you an email, avoid clicking on links, okay? You have an example today?
And there's this guy and his name, and there's this person, when he was sending me a text, and they said, they're counting on hold, having trouble with the credit billing. And so if you click on this link, you'll be a hack. So then because you don't know.
That's a text message or an email. Okay, so you're receiving text messages from strangers. Wow.
Yeah, I'm scared of it. I'm believing it or.
Okay, yeah.
A couple of days ago, I got an email that that I got a text from her.
That is what you tax return.
Yeah. A 14-year-old getting a text.
That
All right, it's a good thing that we discuss things like this. So you know that you are not, I mean, you are not even eligible to file taxes, right? So how can you be expecting returns? Anyway, the summary of this is that please always be mindful of the information you receive.
The
When you
internet is a
receive
document.
information, I'm sorry?
The internet is a document.
Why do
Yeah.
people just work and get money? Why
If
do
you receive information from strangers or you receive information from any source that you are not familiar with, the best thing to do is to delete such mail or text. Okay? You don't have to be curious of where the message came from. Okay? That's not a good thing to be curious about. Delete it is the best. Okay? You don't even have to read it. Okay? Do you all understand that?
Yeah.
And I hope you're gonna abide by that, okay? Because you could get yourself into a huge mess if you do not do that. Sorry?
If I forget, I'll just. If something's wrong with my laptop.
All right, one other thing that we need to do, I hope you guys are writing it down. Okay?
You're going too fast.
Another thing that you can do to protect your computer is by updating your operating system or your iOS, or if you have a phone, you know, from time to time, right? There'll be an update from the manufacturer or the software owner that you should update it. Okay, sometimes it could be the app that you are using. Let me ask, okay, what app do you use the most on your phone? TikTok? Be sincere. What app do you use most on your phone?
Roblox.
TikTok? What about you? Huh? What? Is that?
It's a shopping.
What?
SHEIN.
Yeah.
One person.
Oh,
She
she
got a
in.
letter from the.
Okay, yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay, let's have some kind of orderliness in this room. Only one person can speak at a time. Okay? So you said, oh, see, in, that's what I call that. All right. Huh? What have you used most?
It depends. Sometimes it's Netflix. No, see, I go through phases, okay? Sometimes it's Netflix. And then I like leave Netflix for a little bit and I go to Libby, which is like the reading thing. And then I recently left Libby and I went to Hoopla because they have more free books that they do on Libby. So now I'm using Hoopla the most. But sometimes it's like YouTube, because like YouTube, but like TikTok. You know, so I go through.
No,
Yeah,
so,
it's a
so
lot.
which one do you use the most? You've mentioned like three.
I'll ask my phone. My phone knows.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Snapchat.
Snapchat, okay? What about you?
Pokemon.
Huh?
Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon Go, okay. Hey, I know you have-
Either YouTube or Flying Gorilla, the AKA Flying Gorilla.
So you use YouTube the most,
YouTube or yeah.
okay. You don't have a phone. Oh, okay, that's a tablet. Okay, which app do you use the most? Roblox. What about you? YouTube.
You forgot that person.
What app do you use the most? Huh?
She said TikTok. She said
TikTok.
TikTok.
Okay,
TikTok.
all right, so
Yeah.
I think about four of, okay, so we have TikTok the most. All right. Listen. So,
Okay, but today it's Hoopla. Well,
okay,
that? It's like it's an extension of the library's online books thing, where if you go on it, you can read or listen to free books.
all right,
But
so
only for a certain amount of time.
now, all these apps that you guys use, right? I'm sure from time to time, there is always a request to update it, okay? Why do you think you need to update those software or those apps? Okay, so we have so many hands up.
Wait, what?
Oh, hold on. All right, so let's start with that.
Alright, so. Anytime there's an update on your phone or on the game, you should.
No, I'm talking about the particular app that you use the most.
So Shein, if there's an update on Shein, you're most likely gonna get it because there's some really new stuff like software updates. Like, like if you don't do an update, then you're most likely to get hacked and people are gonna steal all your money from your credit card info because they're just upgrading the software.
That's why you check, that's why you.
I'm kind of worried about. So you use, so you have a credit card?
No, she doesn't, she used my mom. This is my mom.
Oh, okay. You want to say, okay. Fine, okay.
So you can get the latest edition of Flying Gorilla from the AKA Flying Gorilla.
Why? Why do you need to update?
Because then you can get, like, they'll add you like balance pages that make things easier, harder.
Okay, go ahead.
Snapchat, it's usually for like bugs in the app. Because a lot of random like people can add you and they're like not even active.
They're just bots.
Yeah.
They're just.
Okay, very good.
What happens to Snapchat?
For TikTok, that's one update, yesterday, and now update.
Now, update?
Yeah, it was like a copycat of.
Oh, yeah, that.
So what is the impact of that update? You know?
Like in Monday time.
What it's needed.
All right, so one of the main reasons, okay, listen now. One of the main reasons why you need to update the app is because of security. Okay, now there is no app that is 100% secure. So what we usually have is that when the app is released, right, the owner of the app is relying, I mean, before it is released, they do a lot of tests. Now, when it's released, they rely on the feedback of users to know if there is any flaw in the app. Okay, once users report all these flaws, they release an update to block or to remove that flaw. Okay, so that is why it is important that when updates are released, you need to update your app. Okay, like I said, one of the primary reasons is for security. Then another reason is for bug updates. So if you have bugs, and most softwares or most apps usually have bugs, you know what we call a bug?
They're infesting
bug?
little scraps.
Yeah,
A bug. A bug is like a in
Or
this
an
case,
infestation.
a bug's not an insect, but a bug is like a problem.
No,
Well,
bug
It's
is
like
totally
the flies around the dead carcass.
Or an infestation.
No, it's not.
But on a cake.
Bug
No.
is like a.
Hey, okay, so a bug, right? Is usually it's a type of malfunction in the software. Okay, and that bug could lead, it could be a security bug, or it could be a bug on the app itself, meaning that there is some anomaly in running that app. Maybe there's a kind of problem. Okay, so you usually have updates to correct that. So in summary, any app that you're using, if there's an update on it, please always go ahead and update it, because most times it is usually for security. Okay. Now, not only your app, your operating system, like your Windows 10, okay, there's usually an update every month or every 3 months. So you need to update your operating system also. Now, the good thing about your operating system is that it can automatically update, get the update and install it. Okay, it doesn't need you to get the update. Well, in some kind of way, it needs the internet, right? You have to connect your computer to the internet for it to get the update. Okay, so at least once in a while, have your computer connected to the internet so that you can get the update. Any question? Yeah, go ahead.
Are there any viruses or malware in the internet?
Yes,
In your internet?
well, you can have.
No, hold on. Hold on. What do you mean by, can there be on,
Like on like your Wi-Fi,
yeah,
can there be like something harmful in it, like hackers trying to like?
no, on your Wi-Fi, no. Okay, now, virus don't sit on your Wi-Fi, okay? Right? Your Wi-Fi is just like a gateway, right? To get you to the internet or to have something from the internet get into you, into your computer, okay? So, yeah, there you have so many websites out there that are already infected, or there are places where you can get your computers infected, okay? But
Bless you.
I didn't know there was one.
so but the virus or the hacker doesn't sit on your Wi-Fi waiting for you to connect. Any other question? Any other question? Yeah, what question?
Oh my God.
All right. So now that we know how, what these, security, I mean, the viruses, the malwares, I should say, we now know what they are and how to prevent and protect our computers from such. We should be ready to take the keys now.
Okay. So nice to meet you. No. Wow. Take good notes.
People are asking if anybody has that. Yeah.
Smith.
Oh my God. Oh, stop. You're so.
You know,
Please, that was recommended.
All right, listen, everyone, listen. Okay. I asked earlier, do you have any question? Right? You guys were quiet, meaning that you do not have a question.
I was.
Now you have a question?
Yes, I have a
of course, he has a question.
Okay.
Why is the quiz why isn't the quiz open now?
Why not?
Because.
Okay,
So
so,
I don't.
Open door would be too.
Yeah.
Shut up.
okay, so this is, can you listen? All right. So there'll be a reward.
That's a reason why.
That number last.
I got.
Okay.
No, I thought.
You play again.
No, I mean, for like, when, for the quiz
I
last.
don't.
I
You
used-
look like you do.
I used to.
How do you delete words?
So are you guys ready?
Not ready.
Wow. That actually. With something cool called our memory and learning. Of course we don't have data. No, we don't. We can just do it on our computer. Why? Get this.
And don't be there.
Oh my God.
This is so loud.
Has struck me. I just feel the runs coming on.
So,
I have.
All right, so by mentioning that we have a key, right? By mentioning that updated. So, because I mentioned that, you guys now decided to protest, right?
Yes, I don't want to take it.
Yeah, let's-
Okay.
I'm already stressed.
so
All right.
I'm about to do the phase and you guys are just what?
All right,
Trying to
so,
avoid it.
I'm gonna fail.
all right, so we won't have the quiz today. Okay,
Would never have.
so next week, we're gonna have a short quiz.
No.
You're supposed to give us.
That.
Last week, I said we're gonna have a test today.
No, you
You guys tested today.
Today.
So next week, we're gonna have a quiz.
Can you give us?
And the
two?
quiz is gonna be on malware.
I don't
Okay.
know.
So everything that we've covered in the last 2 weeks, right,
Last week is the 25th.
we're gonna have a test on it next week. So.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, wow. It's not
who
that
are those presenting today?
Not it.
No, no. This one right here.
Ethan.
Not.
That one.
Okay.
I'll be going last. I'm going after.
All right, then come back, come on.
While they do this, while they do the. I do mine.
No, no. All right, you can come over to come and present now.
Get your dogs off.
Wait, it's as long as Angela's safe. As long as Angela's well.
All right. Let's listen to his presentation.
Go Ethan. Ooh.
All right, share your screen.
Oh. Wait. With a different flag. That was
Well,
nice. Wait. Oh, he's here. Good.
City.
Let, so you're sharing your, somebody sharing screen. Let me text that.
What?
That's it.
Are you muted?
So with your passport, make sure you document some of the stuff that he's saying.
That's what.
I gave you guys. On your table. Alright, thank you.
Wait.
Russia? I am not going to Russia.
Am I supposed to do this? These are stickers.
We've said it over and over again. When you are coming in, you come with your pen. Okay?
I'm the only one who comes here.
I come with the pen.
Only.
Or if you don't have a pen, you can also always just open up a notepad and,
What is that one? You got to-
all right, are you all ready?
No,
Make sure.
I don't have a pen.
Jot your-
Only.
Okay,
Oh, that's the one.
okay, so he's ready now.
Where's your passport?
I don't have this one, but I have this.
So where are we going?
That's Gloria.
We're going
Can you-
Taiwan, we're going to Taiwan.
Okay, so,
Oh.
All right,
so get
listen,
ready.
okay? Listen.
Stickers.
All right, go ahead.
Let's be respectful.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are we going? We are going to Taiwan, so let's go.
So I'm presenting Iowa. So about me,
Okay,
my name is Ethan, and my favorite hobbies are video games, art, and sport. And then that's a picture of me
oh, you wait.
in Taiwan. And so the geography of Taiwan, this is Jaden Mountain, it's the highest mountain in Taiwan. It's about 4,000 meters high. And Taiwan is located to the east of China. Like right there, and then it's below Japan, and it's slightly bigger than Maryland. So 2/3 of the mountains are 2/3 of the island are mountains. So most of the people live in the west. Like on that side, and there's mountains there. And the country is split into different districts. And the history of Taiwan. So this is a timeline, and before 1600, Taiwan was a self-governing country, but it didn't like really have a central government. And then in the mid-17th century, it became a colony of the Netherlands for about 40 years, and then became independent again for 20 years. And then in 1895, Taiwan became a colony of Japan after a war. And then in 1945, Taiwan returned to nationalist Chinese control after Japan lost in World War II. And then in 1949, the Communist armies take over, and they formed the People's Republic of China. And then the nationalist government needs this, and then they go back to take it over again. But China still has jurisdiction on Taiwan to this day. And then so Taiwan's flags, the top ones are some of the flags Taiwan previously had. And then this one is the current one, and it's inspired by America's design and the other flags, like the colors to represent things. And then food in Taiwan. So that's beef noodles, and is very popular in Taiwan. And then, yeah, iconic. And then those are dumplings. They're also very popular. And then there's other different types of food like hot pots. And then these are some other things. So in Taiwan, there's also fast food restaurants. There's McDonald's and other ones. And then that's stinky tofu. And then that's pork chop with rice and soup. And then that's like a bento with different things in there. And so is this. And for drinks, there's boba tea. And it was invented in the late 1980s, and it's one of the most popular drinks in Taiwan. It's so it's milk tea mixed with half down half, and there's a picture on the over there. So there were like made there.
That's my favorite.
I love
They
boba.
started to make like
We could have
different
boba one day.
flavors. So there's other flavors now. But it started with like that, and then there were different flavors, and it's very popular all over the world, different countries. And then tribes in Taiwan. So there's two different indigenous people. They're divided into plains and mountain people. And then there's different tribes. And then there's like recent groups organized and like other older groups. And then they're like the ones who are originally on the island already, who live in there. So Taipei 101. So it's right now it's ranked top for the tallest skyscrapers, and inside the building there's like a pendulum. So like if earthquakes hit, it won't fall over because it's built on earthquake zone. What? No, because there's like a ball inside of that balances the tower.
Interesting.
It used to be the tallest building from 2004 to 2009, but it's still the highest building built on like earthquake zone. because it's harder to build on the earthquake, so they had different designs. And so touring Taiwan, so you should visit Taipei, which is the capital. It's very big, and there's a metro system inside that connects different places. And so there's a picture of part of the city. And then, so you should take like at least a week to visit there. There's many different places. And if you like want to visit other places of Taiwan, there's a railroad that goes around the whole island. Or there's the high-speed train that goes faster. But it's in development on the east coast, so it's mainly on the west coast. And it's the fastest way of transportation for the high-speed rail. So this is the high-speed rail. That's a picture of the rail on the left, the train. It's basically a bullet train, and it can go up to 186 miles per hour. But the tickets are a bit expensive, but it's still worth it because they're very fast. So, they started in 2007, but more stops were added because it used to be like only a few stops. And then they're like making it on the east coast too now, so people can get to places faster. And
Tell me about,
so this is the current president. There are also lots of different other presidents or leaders before. Because they used to be like in different colonies. And before this, the National Assembly would like choose leaders. And it was different when it was like under Japanese.
Also, wanna ask them, we've had some presentations. Is she the only female president we've seen?
No,
Yeah.
Which country did we
Nepal.
see?
Yeah.
Okay.
But apparently it's very corrupt, so she's probably not even the one.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, said that like mid sentence. Oh, but it's like super corrupt,
Yeah,
so.
it's a very corrupt country.
Oh my God.
But you can all the right thing.
That's it.
So, the one in black here, I brought like a model, if you wanna see it. So it's an endangered species in Taiwan, and it's special because it has like a V stripe. So it's very special, and it's a symbol of Taiwan. So, culture in Taiwan, so there's different things in Taiwan.
Culture.
It's basically influenced by Japan because they were a colony for a long time. So some things are that, the garbage truck goes around and you have to go outside to put your own trash in. And it'll like have music, so you'll know that it's coming and you can get it.
It's like an ice
Ice
cream
cream
truck.
truck.
And,
You can't get
it's
in there.
sort of necessary and restaurants. And
Harder.
also for like transportation things, you don't wanna eat inside or drink because they wanna keep things clean. Because like it's newer,
There are no.
I hope you guys are writing the notes.
so
Uh,
semiconductors in Taiwan. So a semiconductor is a material that can switch between conducting and insulating electricity. And they're important because like every electronic device like has them. And they build them. But the US also makes them. And Taiwan does too. But Taiwan supplies a lot because like there's shortages now because of the demand for them. But there's still a lot made in Taiwan. But the US makes more.
What does this tell us?
If one of them made.
No. this tells us that tech jobs and stuff are a great place for internship or even education in Taiwan. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
I mean,
The US does have a monopoly on semiconductors.
So the science, he made a breakthrough for semiconductors. He invented the floating gate transistor, which made like computers more reliable, so they wouldn't break. And that's a picture of one. And then there's Guofeng Mei. She researched earthquakes in Taiwan and she set up like a warning system for when earthquakes might hit. I didn't put one. And then there's Peter. He invented the N95 which became a standard for hospitals to use to prevent transmittable diseases within buildings. Also, religion. People practice a combination of Buddhism and Taoism, often with a Confucian worldview. And there's only like 4% of people who are Christians, so there aren't that many. And that's a picture of a temple. Many different cultures impacted the religion, like when they were under Japanese rule and stuff. And so there's a ton of temples everywhere in Taiwan. So holidays, there's many different celebrated holidays, like Chinese New Year, which is a big one. And there's Children's Day, Dragon Boat Festival, and Peace Memorial Day. But Christian holidays like Easter or Christmas aren't celebrated because of how little people are Christian there. And that's a picture of Chinese New Year because they have fireworks to celebrate. The Chinese New Year is based off of the lunar calendar, not like the typical one. The lunar calendar is used for like farming, so it determines when the New Year should be celebrated. And red is considered a lucky color. So why I chose Taiwan? I chose Taiwan because my parents are from Taiwan and I visit my grandparents there almost every year. It takes a long time to get there. It takes like about 20 hours to get from here to there because it's like on the other side of the world. And it has a ton of fun activities and good food is there, so I chose it. And these are just some pictures. That's like a city view. And then that's when I rode like the railroad. And then they have like islands like outside of the railroad. So that's
any questions for you?
Any question or lots of questions?
Do we need a visa to Taiwan, American?
no,
Okay,
unless you're there for longer than the
okay.
road.
So write on your passport, no visa requirement if you're gonna be there for,
How long? 90 days.
I think mostly 6 months, right? If it's less than 6 months.
Okay, so I can get up and just go straight to.
No, that's the pack.
Yeah.
You get a flight ticket.
Any more questions?
Questions about Taiwan?
So we learned about the Japanese influence in
And
Taiwan
Chinese.
and also China. But we didn't see any traditional dance or music. Is there any traditional dance?
Yeah, there's like a dragon.
Oh, okay, the drag, okay.
What about your fish? The pop.
Hip-hop.
K-pop is not,
Oh,
That
they are
is
not
not-
from.
that is from Korea.
What's K-pop?
Taiwan, if you might have
They
not
are
noticed,
Taiwan from.
it's not Korea.
They are Taiwan T-pop.
Okay.
Okay,
You know,
so no,
one day,
nothing.
just one day.
So which continent is Taiwan located?
Asia.
Okay, and
Located east of China below Japan.
okay. Thank you. Now, I want to ask, you presented something about Nepal.
Yes.
How is there any relationship between Nepal
Uh,
and Taiwan?
well, we get a lot of our semiconductors from Taiwan because it's more costly to fly them in from America because it's farther away. And also we do like other business stuff, like we sell medicinal herbs like weed. I'm not kidding, weed is literally everywhere in Nepal. And like others like herbs and stuff like that to Taiwan. Because it is a better
Just said cannabis or marijuana.
Why don't we have children?
marijuana.
Why don't we have
It makes
children
more
instead?
sense. Marijuana, marijuana.
No.
Think of that.
So,
It's a lot.
yeah, okay, okay.
Marijuana.
This is very good, presentation.
Check the background.
It sounds like an
Thank you
iguana.
very much. Thank you.
No,
Yeah.
Why?
no.
Okay, who is ready to present?
Ewan.
Okay, say,
There.
Sajay, you
She cannot do this.
Francis, is anyone ready, Francis? Donna?
I'll go after.
go, Sajay.
I'll go after her.
Whoa. Oh.
I believe in you.
Okay, I'll just see.
Shaman.
Okay.
Can you share your screen?
One last Chick-fil-A sauce. Where I put someone else on it.
Hi, guys.
Yay. Are we ready?
You're right.
Hey, listen, please.
The Macia.
Okay,
I did say the Macia.
it's ready to go. So we are boarding the plane now.
Y'all ready? Get your passport.
My country is what I would say the I'm sad and I'm 12 years old. I'm left Mr. Mammon and you're 11.
We go to Westmeadow.
Why? Oh my God. The reason for why I think that is quite simple. is because
No, this one is.
Okay,
don't need
okay.
this.
It's because I'm Jamaican myself, not fully. The flag, the sun shining, the land is green, and people are showing creative with the symbolization of the colors of the flag. That shows the strength and creativity of people, culture, the natural beauty of the sunlight, and welcome the country. I'm very quiet.
Don't worry.
Finally green, which resembles fruit and adding thoughtful over expression. Jamaica is located in North America in the Caribbean Sea, about 600 miles south of Miami. It's part of a chain of Caribbean islands called the Greater Antilles. Black is Panama and Puerto Rico.
Go back to the map, sorry. Guys, what do we see on the map?
Oh, I see a little bit.
I
of
see
the
Cuba, I see Haiti, I see.
I see.
I see the
I
Virgin.
see Florida.
The Caribbean Sea, North Atlantic Ocean, Gulf of Mexico.
I see Nicaragua.
I see the United States.
Mexico.
Okay.
I think.
Nicaragua.
I see Venezuela.
Okay.
I think I
Continue.
You see a lot.
Tribes in Jamaica is the Arawak tribe. The Arawak were agriculturists during prehistoric times living villages. Their religious belief concentrated on a hierarchy of nature spirits and ancestors. The language of the tribe is known as Lakota. There aren't any directly around anymore, but they're state of descendants. Jamaican food includes acting, codfish, oxtail, brown stew chicken, jerk chicken, pot soup, and many others. The cuisine was brought about by the island's early settlers and created in the 17th century. The country has many traditions, but one of them is the community dances. It's a religious ceremony that involves dancing, music, and spirit possession. It's a way of celebrating and remembering ancestors. Nina combines Jamaican dances, traditional songs, and rhythmic drumming. They can be used at funerals or weddings and engagements, or at any time they look at people. Do's and don'ts. Do before booking a resort, do some research on attractions you'd like to visit. Spend time on Jamaican's beautiful beaches. Look to your left when you cross the road. Make sure to always have sunblock and insect repellent on you and prepare for occasional rain showers. Don't get into a taxi with a stranger that doesn't have a red number plate. Don't wear camouflage clothing because it's illegal. Don't show off how much you own.
Pause.
They don't want you to go invisible.
Don't wear what?
Camera.
So you cannot be wearing, trying to be in the army or whatever it is. Cause that they will come for you.
Oh,
So
no.
what Ethan is wearing now is untouching.
Yes.
Wow.
How?
Wait, so.
What if you're
happens
one
if
of those
I
girls that
accident-
wears camel?
Say my coat is like kind of camouflage, right?
You would
Then
You're-
they-
you're going to jail, bud.
Yeah, you'll probably get arrested.
they will say goodbye to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, out. Take care. Hasta la vista.
Damn, I'm glad I did that.
Hitchhike and avoid traveling at night. Oh, don't go off the beaten track with your first time visiting. Sports and games. The sports are golf, cricket, soccer, athletics, netball, bobsled, and water sports. The games
Football.
are dominoes, Haluki, charades, and banishment. It's a lot of games.
Does Jamaica have a good bobsled team?
I have no idea.
They do.
Looks like.
Yeah.
looks like-
I watched that movie.
Write down the tourist sites that you can visit for the country.
Some good places to go in Jamaica would be Duns River Falls and Park. Reach Falls, the Bob Marley Museum, or the Hope Botanical Gardens. There's even a beach named the James Bond Beach since one of his movies was filmed there.
Oh, never beautiful.
An annual festival in Jamaica is the Carnival, which lasts from February to March. This carnival attracts over 100,000 people every year. It's the biggest part of the year, the most genuine expression of the town. Many people spend much time with this.
Can I possibly ask for you to slow down because some of us can't write like Usain Bolt runs?
Sorry.
That was funny.
And no, you don't need a visa to go to Jamaica if you're staying for 90 days.
Oh, wow.
But if you're staying longer than that, your passport must also be valid at the time of entry and have at least one shoe. You would also need yellow fever back.
Yellow fever. When we're going to Ghana, we gotta get a yellow fever. Let's see.
Not the yellow fever.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Pink fever.
So who is the president of Jamaica?
What's the capital of Jamaica?
Is that less than 20 slides, man?
How many slides? Wow.
Okay.
Ooh, that's tough luck, buddy.
Come back next week.
Thank you for the presentation, but you need to come back.
You come back.
There are some key information that are missing in this presentation.
Yellow.
But I can read.
Yes.
That is great. I love the black background. I love the juice and dough, everything's great.
At least I.
It's
I thought it was
like
able to-
20
Yes,
You're not a 10, but you've done it. You have- Quiet.
And I only had two.
Good job, good job, good job.
Okay, so we are expecting to back from you next week.
Okay.
Sage.
Hey, at least you didn't have 3 slides about drinking.
Really?
Okay,
It's a very important part of the culture. Thank you very
It's gonna-
much. Thank you.
21 plus part of their culture.
okay, is there anyone present from them? Oh, okay, you.
Never mind, 19 plus.
I don't think.
Any of the students here look 19 plus.
I mean,
Like, I don't
Turn it down.
I don't think I needed to.
Okay, it's coming.
At least.
We're going to Jamaica. We're going to Taiwan right now.
Yes, you did.
Australia, that was.
Yeah. Meeting with someone.
Let me help you. Let me know.
No, you actually.
You have to speak, you have to hear you.
You look like Paul.
You look later than you actually are. and It's disconcerting.
Okay, share your screen and let's go.
You look what's wrong.
Before you say something you.
Alright, I think we should let
No,
the
no.
person present.
We are ready.
Hey, can you guys listen? Let's listen.
Hold on.
Wait, what am I doing?
You don't know what you're doing.
You're presenting about Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, my teacher. Alright, this is not me. Name is Paige. I'm not gonna put all the information here, so I'm not gonna let people know where I live. Next is. Okay. So, I picked it for you to share with you. I think Australia. Australia has a lot of amazing things. This is Australia's history. Australia was founded on January 1st, 1901. Before Australia was founded, it was New Holland. You know that the first settlers of Australia were the Aboriginals, and you know that most of our iron ore comes from Australia, and we also know that the 6th January marks the 1788 of the first fleet later turned into a day called Australia. Okay, this is a low. Okay. So do you know that in the year of 18, Victoria Cross became the first Australian colony and the first legislator anywhere in the world to adopt.
Can you hear her? I cannot hear.
Even I can hear her. On a secret ballot as
Yes.
opposed to voting. So this is the Australian flag, the Australian map. Flag. So this is food around Australia. Vegemite is over here. This is Vegemite. Fairy bread is bread with sprinkles. Meat pie,
100,000.
meat pie is this, even though it looks like this. And then we get sardines. Wait, where are these? Yeah, they're just these right here. And chicken parma, aka chicken parmigiano, is right here. How do you pronounce this?
Pavlova.
Pavlova is this, Jenny cake. And which rub is just you.
Wrong.
Alright, do's and don'ts of Australia. You know that in Australia, it's illegal to wear hot pink after midday on a Sunday? It's an offense to carry 50 kilograms of potatoes.
They don't want any Irish people there.
Can you carry more than 50?
Wow. You know that it's illegal to wear a Batman and Robin costume. in Australia?
Do you have a slide on, the wildlife?
Let her do her presentation.
Okay, so this is drinks around Australia. We have a lot of, we have a lot of, this is a lot of alcohol. We have a lot of,
What is this?
ginger beer, which is right here. Jagger bombs, which is probably this one right here. Archie Rose is right here. One of your roots, beverages is right here. The Devil's Number vodka, because I wasn't on 600 number. And Undergird rum, which is just this. Yeah.
Wow.
Next. The reason why I chose Australia is because when I grow up, I want to travel to Australia. I think that it's and I think that Australia is a place to be. Yeah. Australia's current prime minister is Han Anthony Albanese.
Honorable. What happened to his ears? I'm so sorry.
The most popular sport in Australia is known as Australia football. Unlike traditional American football, this sport is played with 18 players per side and uses a cricket field that may vary by different. Yes?
Also, can you also slow down because
What was the no vibration
Guys, let's not. Calm down.
Alright.
the disrespect, the hostility?
He's right there.
You know that a very popular holiday that Australians celebrate is called Carols by Candlelight. This event occurs annually on Christmas Eve. On that night, people of all ages will out and sing carols.
What do we talk about communication?
To be polite and to talk loud.
And what did we talk about? The importance of communication.
It helps make enemies.
And on top of it, if
Kidding.
you are giving a presentation and somebody cannot hear you, understand you, then you have failed as a presenter. Because the purpose is to convey information, right? You've done a great job. Everything is amazing. They are enjoying it and they want to absorb what you have for them. Okay, I know it's very intimidating when you are standing here watching on his face, especially Ariel's face.
Why would anyone want to look at that?
It's not that encouraging, right? But take your time. We love it. We can read. The pictures are amazing. So don't feel stressed out, okay? Allow them to really learn more about Australia through you, okay? Thank you.
So do you know that a very popular holiday that Australians celebrate is called Carols by Candlelight? This event occurs annually on Christmas Eve. On that night, normally people of all ages would go out and sing carols originally performed by a singers, or an orchestra. Question? I forgot. We haven't finished.
That was bullshit.
Did you enter, wait, hold on, this one is in my way too. If you ever end up going to Australia,
I would.
what,
One.
I would recommend going to Sydney. Sydney has one of Australia's iconic beach places. I would also recommend going to Brisbane. This place is a beautiful sight to see from the museum to the ocean coast. Wrap up some pictures. The end. It was 15 slides.
Who is the president?
They don't have a president. They have a prime minister.
Honorable Anthony Albanese. See, I can.
And then we learned you don't need a visa, right?
Yeah, you don't need a visa to go here.
Okay, do they have any special music or dance that the world needs to know?
No. No, not really.
What is the capital of Australia?
Sydney.
It's-
No,
it's
Melbourne.
not.
It's Melbourne.
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 It's Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I said Melbourne.
Melbourne.
What is the capital?
What is the capital?
The capital of Australia is
Melbourne.
Canberra.
Oh, never mind.
Canberra, whatever.
Canberra.
I think it was Sydney.
It was Melbourne.
It's not Sydney.
Sydney should be the capital, but it isn't.
Sydney is popular.
Kind of like how New York capital.
Yeah.
is New York
About
City.
Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here. That was my first one. When I took a go to Australia.
Kasi uma coisa lá.
Then you say.
Minha mãe é de Australia.
Australia, there was a lot of wine, so I just put that down.
All right, so who got the capital of Australia?
Canberra. Canberra, sorry.
Oh.
Yes, but you pronounce it Canberra.
Canberra.
Okay.
All right,
I think it was Melbourne.
thank you very much.
Jagger Farm.
All right, so one of the key things when you're talking about a country, right? We have to know the capital, okay? What is the capital of Taiwan? Not you. No, not you. Because I know you know it. Any other person?
Yeah, Juliana, what's the capital?
Can I like look first?
No.
Jesus.
You have to,
It's not Taipei.
oh, you said Taipei. Okay, can you tell us how to pronounce it?
Taipei.
You know
I
now?
was close.
Taipei, okay?
I asked my second.
And what's the capital of Jamaica?
Cariba.
Caribbean. Caribbean. All right, which continent is Australia in?
Found it.
This is a trick question.
Australia is
Really, it's an island. If you want to Oceania. It's more Australia, not Oceania.
I still don't get the answer. Hold on. Hold on. Listen, we are here to learn, okay? But we are here to learn. Okay, so who knows the answer? You really do?
Yes.
Okay, let's go with that.
Australia, trick question, is and isn't a continent, but it's also like on its own. So
Over here. Say your flag.
it's technically a continent on its own, but seems to be too small to be a continent, but it's a country on its own and a continent thing. Right?
So is a continent.
The continent that it resides on, it's called Australia, but its like more formal name is Oceania. It includes Pacific islands, like other, I forgot the names of them.
Like
But
New Zealand?
like New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just Australia, but yes, technically that's also the right answer.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Thank you. You said one nice thing to me. So nice.
Adrian,
Aiden.
oh, sorry, Adrian. You wanted to say something?
No, I don't even care.
Oh,
Wow.
They said it,
no, just add, it doesn't matter.
like, I don't know what else to add, they said it,
Just say your own.
they said it though, they said what.
Okay, say whatever they were
I
gonna do.
said, I was gonna say that Australia is a continent in a.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, it is a continent and a country,
Okay.
okay?
Oh,
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We can't see your face. Can you put your hands?
My country that I picked is Ghana.
Can you see her face?
Page stop.
Technically, I can.
Correct.
Page Paige, what do you do?
It's not gonna show, you can't.
No, no.
I can see it.
Please stop, respect her.
This is where Ghana is located. If you- if the-
Which map is this?
The map of
The
Africa.
map of-
Oh, so it's located in Africa.
yeah. Maybe it's-
Let's pause here. Go back. So we've seen the Caribbean map, right? We've seen a little bit of Asia when we, Ariane did Nepal and we did, Taiwan, right? So we like the fact that, yes, and Korea. So we like the fact that she is talking about Ghana, right? And also when, Naima did Nigeria. So we wanna emphasize on how Ankuni was asking, where is the continent, right? And we say Australia, New Zealand, all that stuff. And we know that Korea, Taiwan, Nepal, they're all in Asia. So now we are, where are we now? What continent? Africa.
The motherland.
So when we hear somebody say, oh, she's African, or she's this, it doesn't really give a good identity of that person, because we don't say the person is Oceania or Asian, like we can don't say Asian, but what is Asian? It's the person from Taiwan, Korea, this, right? So let's start generalizing all Asians, all Africans, all Europeans, all Americans, and then be specific on that country, right? So good.
Amen.
It is Ghana's flag, and the red that is shown on the flag represents Ghana's fight for independence. And then the gold, which I think is red.
It's gold. It's gold.
And the gold represents Ghana's mineral wealth. And then the green that is on the flag represents Ghana's natural wealth. And then the black star that's in the middle of the gold part represents Africa's emancipation.
I have a question. What is emancipation?
Please.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
Emancipation.
No, I'm really just.
Okay, you are
Searching
for
up,
real,
yeah.
and you're not trying to make yourself straight.
So the,
I have a computer.
Oh, please, no, you are the presenter, benign. Presenters, we are the customers, and customers are always right.
No, they're not. I've met
So
a
if a
few
customer
Karens
comes
in
and
my
asks,
time.
Hey, hey,
goes to McDonald's and asks for a pizza.
they're always right, make a pizza, make a pizza,
Yes.
man.
So emancipation, who can help? What is emancipation?
Emancipation is freeing like a certain group of people for certain countries.
So
Like, for
what other
example,
words
Emancipation.
Can we put for emancipation?
Freedom.
And then what else? Independence Day. Doesn't make sense.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so Ghana's Independence Day, Ghana's Emancipation Day. Okay, let's get back on our screen. Thank you.
Ghana's food, so ingredients that are grown in Ghana are cocoa, oil palm, and citrus, and typical meals from Ghana are jollof rice, wache, and fufu.
And do we have pictures? Okay, nice. Guys, are you seeing what she's showing?
I'm so sorry. I really am. Like, can we spend more than 2 seconds on the slide?
Why?
It's like, just skips by. We can't really see it.
Okay, now, like, pointed, you just, go on the screen and give yours, yeah, okay.
Just giving me.
So what do we use, what is cocoa, what do we use the, cocoa stuff for?
So it's for chocolate and also for like, I don't know how to like,
Kilo?
yeah, that too, but
It's
that's
the
like a
main-
powder.
It's the main ingredient to making chocolate. You dry it out, you roast it, you let it sit out, and then you pick out the certain things and then you blend it.
Okay, oil palm is for soup and, yeah, that's mostly what I know. And citrus is like fruit. What is
Am I
the
wrong
citrus?
though?
The
That's what's
oil
also
palm.
unique.
It's not only for food. When you check most of your cosmetic stuff,
They use this and
it's
enhance.
oil palm. So most of the time, when you read palm oil, like read the ingredients on a lot of things here in America, you will see that somehow, some way, they added the palm oil to their
It also
ingredients.
stains a lot.
Very good at saying.
Okay,
It's
is it
so-
jollof and, yeah. Jollof is good.
Depends on who makes it.
Hey.
I know, like. Okay, the most common languages are Santi, Ewe, and Fanti, and I know how to, well, I don't know how to speak it, but I understand.
Let's pause here. Last time when, is it Cedric or Frederick? I always miss the two names. From Ejura in Ghana. He talked about one language. Do you guys remember?
What was thought there?
Fra, good job, good job. So even though she doesn't have that language here, in Ghana, they have the Fra, and then they also speak Hausa, okay? So just to add that to it.
Yeah, I also have a word question. Okay, what in Fanti? So that is etisane, and that means, I think it means how are you?
So guys, what did she say? At this say,
Yeah.
okay,
Period.
okay.
Yeah, this is Ghana's national. And
Wrong
it's
was,
composed by Philip Bejo and.
yeah, we've already heard it.
Yeah, we've heard it.
Oh, yeah, we did.
No.
Wait, once. I think your volume is down. Is your computer volume on?
No, when you share, you have to share that volume.
I'm trying to clean up.
No, there's something you click when you share, so that the volume can. When you share.
Oh, just. Turn it up.
Turn your computer volume.
Sheriff is ready.
There you go.
You hear him screaming? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
In 1957, Ghana gained its independence from Britain. Ghana became a member of the Commonwealth of Nations. and Ghana was the first country in Africa to gain independence from European colonialism. Ooh.
And colonialism.
Yeah. Ghana's first president was Kwame Nkrumah. He led Ghana for 6 years, and died on April 27th, 1972, which is my birthday. Wait, he died on your birthday?
I did.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Sometimes it's the less you know.
okay, Ghana's president currently is Mr. Nana Akufo-Addo.
Madam, please,
James
is ready to present.
He's Ghana's 12th president, and Mr. Nana Akufo-Addo was first elected on January 7, 2017, and was re-elected in 2020. His second term will end on January 6, 2025. Mr. Nana Akufo-Addo was born on March 29, 1944, and is 78 years old. In 2008 and 2012, Nana Akufo-Addo ran for president but lost to John Agyekong Kufuor and John Evans Atta Mills. And this is him, and this is his wife. Religion in Ghana. So there are, well, I just put 5, but Pentecostal Christian is one, Roman Catholic, Islam, Hindu, and Buddhism. And Pentecostal Christian is the main one. And the biggest Pentecostal Christian church in Ghana is Church of Pentecost, and that's the one that means. Yeah. That's
Oh my God.
oh yeah, this is really
Something you want to stay away from.
yeah.
It's just a traditional religion.
Oh,
That's all it is.
It's a traditional religion.
It's traditional religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, traditional religion.
It doesn't, when you hear voodoo, it doesn't mean it's bad.
It's not true. You don't say that.
Huh? Continue. Guys, listen. Continue.
Yeah. Traveling to Ghana. So when traveling to Ghana, a visa is needed to enter the country. If you don't have a visa, you can go to Ghana, but you have to purchase one for $741.
Oh.
In Ghana,
741 cities.
yeah, which is just $60.
So a Nintendo game.
I guess. And this is Ghana City, what it looks like. And this is like,
So pretty.
and colorful. Yeah, so the flight duration from
BWI.
no, BWI.
Or New York.
No, Dallas, yeah, is 10 hours and 30 minutes. If it's a direct. Okay, so, places to visit is Elmina Castle. Oh, it's right here. And
I think,
Takum National Park is here. And Cocobite Beach is right here. The National Museum of
Who's from
Ghana.
Ghana here? Is that how to pronounce what she's saying?
Yeah.
It's so strange. It's so
But
strange.
underneath the cocoa.
Okay,
That's not even.
Mr. Tony, can you pronounce that? Is it
Cocoa bites.
Cocoa Bite?
Cocoa.
Yeah, it's obviously cocoa bite.
Cocoa. Yeah, like the cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Okay. National Museum of Ghana is right here. And then, I'm not even gonna say it because y'all gonna be funny.
What's waterfall?
Yeah, which is right here, and then the Black Star Square. is right here.
So
question for them.
Yes. So,
Are you guys writing your notes?
I don't got no pen.
You can type,
Yeah,
In a
and then when
notepad.
you go home, you update it. No, we can always find solution.
If I happen to not be able to read this, it's not my fault.
I picked Ghana because my parents are from there. My dad is from Accra and my mom is from Cameroon.
Not really.
Now we have,
I'm so happy.
any question?
Yeah,
Okay.
so, you did a good job, but why did you mention Ghana's capital?
It's Accra.
But did you
Yeah.
mention it?
I just did now.
No.
But
Did you mention where our parents are from? I didn't see that anywhere.
Okay.
I have two questions. One, we have the first question.
Oh my God.
The second one, what's the 20 slides on?
It was
Yeah,
20 slides. I mean, 15.
Usually students.
Yeah.
How much do you do?
So.
all right, so, I have a question. Yeah, so when Ethan, presented, he described where Taiwan is located. You know, you have China. So,
She said that it's in Africa.
no, no.
And she showed it.
See, for someone, when you're describing a country, it is important for us to know other countries around that area. Okay, that way, I,
Oh, she did.
See, I don't know what this one is.
That's what you
I
want.
don't know what that one is.
What you
This
want.
one
Is
Togo,
and this one is Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one reason.
Probably put it on the map.
I don't, yeah,
That one is Nigeria.
Yeah, that's good enough.
That's Cote d'Ivoire.
so this is what,
Burkina Faso.
and this is what?
Cote
I don't
d'Ivoire.
know.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire, and this is.
Togo.
And that one, the other one is better.
So what is unique about Ghana?
It's
is
only
that-
surrounded by
That is smaller than the
places.
other.
And it's connected to.
I know because it's the first country in Ghana that gained independence. from
First country in Africa.
Listen. So, you see, Ghana is an English speaking country.
Surrounded by French speaking
All
countries.
the countries that surrounded Ghana, they speak French.
French.
And that is unique, right?
My mom said she learned French in school.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we teach French in school.
yeah.
They teach.
Countries around Ghana, they speak French.
French.
So it's like Ghana is sort of isolated from other English speaking countries, okay?
Okay.
Someone put
Thank you very much for your presentation. Oh, you have a question? Yeah, go ahead.
Why did you put that? If someone in Ghana that like made a deal. I didn't. Huh?
Last
year. Last year.
Bless you. Bless you.
I think it was.
All right, thank you very much.
You did it.
Good job.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
You just, what language they speak in Taiwan?
They speak,
If you don't know, let him
I
ask.
know, what-
Taiwanese.
no, they don't speak Taiwanese.
Do they speak English? Do they speak English?
Well, they learn it, but they don't, it's not the official language.
So what's the official language?
Chinese or Taiwanese.
Oh, Chinese. Okay, thank you. What is official language in Jamaica?
Huh?
What's the official language in Jamaica? Because if I'm traveling to a country, I need to be aware of what are the language I'm gonna be speaking. Is what? They speak English in Jamaica. Okay, good. And of course, they speak English in Ghana.
Someone in Ghana is ready to present. Guys, let's be nice.
And we have one more thing.
Shawan, thank you. Huh?
One link.
No, let's see. Team Ghana, you better get ready. Let's go. Let's go.
I have to ask some stuff. A lot of stuff.
And you're on that.
That's Karen.
Who in Ghana is?
We have 25, 15 minutes left. So please, let's hurry up.
Obama do. Obama do. Obama do.
Black Sherry, are you the one sharing?
Hey, why don't you have my name button F? Sage and Paige are right under.
No, not anymore.
Under I.
So we have to do. So you can turn your speaker on a little. Or we can.
We hear from them. Guys, we get lucky for another Ghana presentation. Pay attention.
Please, I'm ready.
Just lower your PC. So that the feedback doesn't.
Please, can I start?
Lower the machine volume so we don't get the feedback. But we need your appendix.
Please, can I start?
Mute. Unmute.
Team Ghana, unmute one computer and use it. We are ready for you. If you are talking, we cannot hear.
I think they can hear.
Okay, now we can hear. Yes, talk.
What is spring clean?
Okay, listen.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So my name is Sheriff Samuel Suwini. I'm a member of EBI students. I attend school at Edraman Educational Complex. Please, today I am to start my presentation. Please, I chose Ghana. So in Ghana, Ghana has a population of about 3.2 million. 32.3 83 million in 2021. In Ghana is in Africa. So the president of Ghana is Nana Akufo-Addo. This is his image. The national anthem. So this is the national anthem, and I would like to click on it so that
skip it.
it
They
will
have
share
already
us.
listed. Skip that one.
Okay, sir. Please say the national anthem is being played, so I would like to skip. So the flag of Ghana consists of red, gold, and green horizontal stripes with a 5-pointed black star in the center of the gold strip. The color red represents the blood of those who died in the country's struggle for independence. Gold stands for the mineral wealth, while green symbolizes the rich forest. The star represents the long star of African freedom. So the red, in the explanation, they said the red symbolizes those who died for Ghana. So they fought for Ghana during their colonization. They decided that they will no longer be colonized by the Britons, so they decided to fight against them. The gold stands for the mineral wealth of Ghana. The black, the green also symbolizes the vegetation of Ghanaians. So why I chose Ghana? This is because it's my country and has a lot of mineral, cocoa, and other trees. In Ghana here, we have a lot of cocoa trees here. And we have a lot of, apart from the cocoa tree, we have a lot of vegetation too. So I chose the Dogomba. So Dogomba dance, this is a Dogomba, this is a man dancing Tamba. So the chief of the Dogomba is Chief Abubakar Mahama.
Go back to your
He
previous
died
slide.
recently. So the food the Dogombas usually like, it is wasa wasa, which in English they call it black jollof. So this is the music of the Dogombas. So I would like to go to the website, so that I'll go and paste it there so that we see the video of it. Says,
You can't do it. You didn't make it.
Went back.
Watch it.
We gotta try that Angelo.
No,
we go to Ghana.
That's to go, we need to go to America and tell the president.
We're already in America.
No, we are.
So go to the White House
Why?
and tell Joe Biden that black love is unacceptable.
You're unacceptable.
Walk into the White House, like. Down, down, such a meeting that they have to. Yeah.
I will also plead my case.
Yeah, why
It's
would
struck up.
walk into the White House?
Struck up. Football.
Okay, continue.
You could just call yours. I don't know.
Hey, So who is playing it?
I put the link so I can play it. I know.
Did you send one? You sent me the link.
Okay,
Okay, they're playing it.
Aside music, anyone who is to present and they have no on their workshop, do that really before we get to it.
What is that?
now they are announcing the. Send the link for us to play it here because.
Internet.
Okay.
Switch the presentation back to your work and continue.
Thank you.
The link doesn't work.
Not really.
So the video is not available.
Wow, he did.
Instead of video. We are sharing it.
Hold on.
I got it.
Ignore it. I sent it before you did.
Shut up.
You see
I
that?
sent it, look, you sent it first, you know. I sent it.
The answer is confusing.
It's like 2 seconds. Okay.
They just do this.
Yeah.
What do we see? What-
Inside. We are doing this.
What do we see?
People.
What do you see?
I see people. You see African drums, right? If you unmute yourself, right?
I see people with drums.
Ariane. Mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself. Okay, so looking at this, you can learn more about what the tradition of the community, right? Or the tribe, based on even the outfit that they are wearing, right? Also, you see the drumming, it's a different type of drums. So what the video is talking about is not only dance, it's sharing with you music, it's sharing with you traditional wear, and it's sharing with you traditional instruments. Are we good? Okay, so Tingana, Sharif, continue. I want to start sharing my screen. So continue with your presentation.
Just like the one that.
Yeah, the one that Ariane brought.
Except this one.
But this one.
Yeah, it's bigger. And
It has a note for you to put.
it doesn't have a broken neck strap.
I don't think that one even has a strap.
Yeah, if it doesn't have one, then it can't be broken.
Okay.
I really don't.
Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How about that?
Big.
So India, who hasn't presented? I know that
Totally.
you. Yeah, has-
Twelve.
Okay.
Well.
Well, we haven't made it.
So we have, who hasn't presented?
Tourist sites in the northern part of
Good.
Tamale.
Okay.
So the Bewa Palace is the site of the Yana of the Kingdom of Dagbon, located at Nayilugu along the Yendi Sabuba Road in Yendi. Bewa Palace was named after the patriarch of the Moldavani people of Ghana. The way they greet, Despa means good morning. So the Dogombes greet Despa.
Yes,
That's good morning. Antri means
Antri.
Anyungula means the only respondent for all these greetings in Dagomba is Nah.
Nah. Somebody says that's
Yes.
nah.
The place where Dogomba is found. So Dogomba can be found in Tamale. Dogomba can be found in Tamale, and some are also found in Yendi. The famous people in Tamale, we have Fancy Gadam, he is a musician. We have Sharifa Bunu, she is also a musician. The dues, which means what the country and the Dogombes like is hardworking, respectful, obedience, and loyal. Professions in Ghana, we have the police, a lot of professions. We have the police, we have the footballer, we have the doctor, the lawyer, and a lot. The dawn of Dogomba, the Dagbani people, and including Ghana, using the left hand to greet.
Don't use your left hand.
Using the left hand.
Right or no.
It shows disrespectful when it comes to Dogomba, their tribe. When you use your left hand to shake hands, collect and receive item, and when you are laziness, they dislike it.
Don't use your left hand to collect stuff.
Yeah.
To give stuff to people. Them is very rude. It's a taboo. Yep.
What if you're left-handed?
Then
you're
right hand. They kick you out of Ghana.
They burn you at the stake.
Like,
It can't be left-handed.
The history of Dagbani, the Dogombes, who descend from Nagbewa, migrated from around the area of Lake Chad after the breakup of the Ghana Empire at the end of the 13th century. Chief who are descendants of Bewa are the Nanima, brackets open, singular, Na, and Aboriginal chief are in the Tindamba, singular, Tindana.
And this slide should I take that?
Do we have any questions?
Do you require visa?
Please, I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jerry. So when he gave the map, he was talking about the Tamale, the northern part of Ghana. So. Jerry, where in Ghana is the Dagbani people land? So can you bring the map and show where? Yeah, that's funny. Now, next week, in Ghana, try and come early, a long time, so we can start with you guys next week. Huh? Yeah, but it's no rush, they can, you every week after 12, 11:45, we will start, no rush. I think it's like, come to the table. Okay.
I would rather
Yeah.
burn myself.
Let's know the map of Ghana.
Rather burn myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so myself and bleed.
Yeah.
That's why I also mentioned.
So you see Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast here, you see Togo, you see Benin, and then you see Nigeria. And this is the capital, next to the Gulf of Guinea, right, to the sea. And then we have the Kumasi here. So on the northern part is what, right? Are we good? So that's where the Bani people are. Are we good?
I was asking where he's from.
Yes.
He's from here.
He's from Kumasi.
No.
He's from Tamale.
He is in the Ashanti region now, but his family are from here. Yeah. Yeah. Any more questions?
You've never been to
Okay. So
Been to
thank
my
you guys,
village.
clap for yourself.
Where's my village? What's the name of my village?
Keep your passport, otherwise next week, that passport, you won't enter this class.
We'll be-
where?
We'll be tracking.
What's the name?
Keep your
What's the
passport.
name?
Without a passport, you are not gonna enter here. The name is on it.
The question.
You wanna ask the passport for you?
I can keep it. Make sure you have your name. Okay. Bye.
You said you went to my village. What's the name of my village?
Good job. Have a blessed week.
What's the name?
For everybody.
What's the name?
It was in the Upper West. Oh, okay. You see, next week, she will, yeah. She added how many more? Four more slides.
You see,
Yeah.
support us. What do we say to him? Thank you.
I'll see you guys next week.
Speak, we have a quiz.
Okay.
Malware. The quiz is on malware.
Wasa.
It's not going to be open book.
This case, please.
It's not going to be open book. We are going to have a quiz on where? On what? The quiz is on what? Malware.
No.
Hello. Okay. So we know what the quiz is on. Don't come and tell us that nobody said that we have